In this video, I'm gonna talk about how I run away from home and the reason why. To explain everything clearly, we will start at the end of the story, the trigger of this whole thing. My home was made up of my mom and a 10 square meter room in Seoul, South Korea. So I was studying Korean in South Korea and Manatan came to visit me. Mom did approve on him visiting me, but for some reason, just right before he came, she said that he just comes to visit me without letting her know. For some reason it was still okay, and we could go to Lotteral together and karaoke and Han River, and we even went eating dinner with my mom. You can see me and Manaki or Manana or Manatan or whatever you want to call him, just don't call him, in some of my videos. Boink, boink, boink. Have fun watching them, but don't go yet. We had a lot of fun, but when Manaki saw the circumstances in South, he told me that I should rather come to Japan where it is much safer. Mom started to worry and send me emails. I was really touched, but I couldn't agree immediately because my mom was in South Korea, and after all, my mom is my mom, and I also wanted to study in South Korea. And I also could have continued to study in South Korea. So why did I not just stay in South Korea? Couldn't really ever feel at home in South Korea. So I tried to carefully ask my mom if it would be okay to go to Japan, and in response to that, my mom got upset and told me that Manaki brainwashed me, and he is also a pedophile, and anyway he's just a factory worker, a lot of mean things. And she also told me that he is probably dating other girls. And then whenever one of my mom's, top of that, my mom started to talk to her friends how Manaki is a pedophile and a factory worker, and he brainwashed me and is probably cheating me right now. And he's also a psychopath because all pedophiles are psychopaths. Manaki is not a pedophile, and he also doesn't cheat on me. He works in a factory and it earns average. I don't see the point in marrying for money, because isn't it the other person's money? Isn't it the other person's money and the other person's property? So I just want to find someone who I like as a person and then make money together. A couple of things that have bothered me since the past few years include, I didn't like that my mom posted on my social media in my name things which I would never say, like terrible things about Manaki and fund me campaigns, because maybe I think she had a good intention, but I think that I couldn't agree on them. I couldn't agree on GoFundMe campaigns because it was just something she decided, but I couldn't just say no, because if I say no or that is a bad idea, then she will get really depressed and say that it would be better to kill herself, and that is also a reason why. It's just, talking about suicide is not a bad thing, but I'm quite used to her talking like that, and it made me, and she never harmed herself. In contrary, when she had a knife and said she is going to cut her wrist, she then took the knife and threw it towards me, but it missed and got stuck in the painting behind me. I was 13, but I already thought that what if maybe this is just to make me feel bad about myself. Like, so that is why I had to be careful when talking, because every little thing that could be misunderstood might escalate into something bigger. And also then when I didn't understand, and also then when I said something in a wrong way, or I didn't understand something right, then I got hit, because my mom said that if words don't help, you have to feel, and this is a way to educate me. And my mom said that if words don't help, like if explaining doesn't help anymore, then you have to feel, and that this is just a way of educating. I now think that this isn't really good. It was okay because I thought I deserved it, but then when I started to realize that I actually didn't do anything, didn't make sense anymore, and it felt unfair. But now I have actually realized that, because I also talk to other people, that you should never ever hit your own children. And I'm actually gonna say this, but I probably would have ended up hitting my own children, because I believe that I deserve it, and this is a way of educating kids, and I would have probably done it to my own children as well. And it was something really big, I realized, and I will definitely never ever hit my own children. And in the end, what I just want is to be happy and have a family and a safe home. And I just think that if I don't take the right decision, even if it is and I thought that if I don't decide for myself, in the end it will be my responsibility. Could be a wrong decision, it could be a right decision, and even regardless of something being right or wrong, in the end everybody carries the responsibility for their own decisions. Now, how did I do it? How did I get out of South Korea to Japan? How did I run away from home? The most important part was changing the password to my account and disconnecting any linked accounts so she can't have access to them anymore. This was actually quite difficult because our accounts are linked with each other's accounts on like 4 different devices. So what I had to do is, when I went to my Korean language school, I took 2 of my mom's phones and returned home earlier when she wasn't at home, so I could unlock and change all the passwords and disconnect our accounts. Now, one good thing is my YouTube account is safe, but she still could get access back to my email address venusangelic@gmail.com, which means that she was able to change any passwords which are associated with that venusangelic@gmail.com email address. When that was done, I just packed the most important things in a suitcase and rucksack off to the airport. It turned out that I missed my flight, but I was lucky enough to get another flight. About 2 days later, after arriving in Japan, my mom said she will come to Japan as well to bring me my belongings and to spend my birthday with me. At first I was like, maybe we can get along, but they're sending me a manaki, uncomfortable emails and posting weird pictures on Instagram. I just thought it can't be helped anymore, because communicating normally it seemed so impossible, and I just thought that I can't be helped anymore. So I really didn't feel like spending my birthday with my mom. And then even on my birthday, she still wrote me unfriendly comments on Instagram. My mom left a suitcase at the locker room and gave me information on how to pick it up. I went to the locker room to check the contents, but because the suitcase didn't contain any of my belongings, I had to return the suitcase. Then my mom said she will come to the airport, so I decided to meet her at the airport. Then she said that I stole things from the suitcase, And then she also refused to give me my PIN to my bank account and pulled grabbed my arm, and I was dragging her because I wanted to go away, but she didn't let me. So security had to come. So when security comes, she let go, but yeah, she was still shouting that I stole her. Okay, I'm sorry guys for recently uploading videos like these, but I think it is very important to clear up what is going on and just let you know guys that right now I'm safe and I'm happy. Everybody just will keep doing their best. Everything will turn out right. Just, yeah. Thank you for all the support, and can't say it enough, but I still love you guys.